Okay, good evening. It is Wednesday. Wednesday, June 25th at 2025. Yeah, January 25th of the year 2025. And here I am, and I guess it was a long day because I'm barely coherent apparently. Um, and welcome to Bob Q in chat, who says, oh, did I say January? I meant June. Like I said, I'm barely coherent. June 25th. And yes, as I mentioned, I do all my ads at the very beginning of the stream so that there are no pre-roll ads when you join up to 1 hour late. So that's great. Yes, so this is probably going to be the last stab that I take at the Metroid speedrun, because I'm probably wrapping up my latest Zelda ROM hack run Saturday night, and I'm going to roll right into the combination Zelda Metroid randomizer, I think. I've already created the ROM for it, and it's waiting to go. And yeah, that's going to be pretty exciting, I think, so I hope you'll join me for it. I'm only going to be playing that on Saturday nights. I think I'm going to move to a different game next Wednesday. I'm leaning towards Kid Icarus. I haven't completely 100% decided on that, but we'll figure that out. I'll see if I get some time to try it out and practice. I've played it before. It's one of the featured games in the Nintendo World Championships NES Edition game on Nintendo Switch, but you only really get to play bits and pieces of it, specifically the first level and the first dungeon. You don't really get to play much outside of the first level and the first dungeon. So at this point, I'm pretty good at the first level and the first dungeon. But the rest of the game I haven't played in a very long time. So I'm looking forward to giving it another try. But there are some other games. One game that I've never mentioned, and I think this might be interesting, that I would like to go back to one day, is Iron Sword, Wizards and Warriors 2. There was a time in my life, I think I was either a early teenager or mid-teenager or something like that, when I could just turn that game on and play all the way through it in like 45 minutes and clear the entire game start to finish. And now I don't remember a thing about it. And you know, it's like I have games like Zelda and even Metroid to some degree where even all these years later I remember where this thing is and that thing is, and you know, I know my way around more or less. So it's strange to me that I could have completely forgotten the ins and outs of a game. So I might go back to that because I really just want to play through it and have that one moment where I'm like, I remember this. It'll be very sad to me if I don't ever have that moment, but well, it can't be that bad. So Bob Q asks, have I ever played Dragon Warrior 1, 2, or 3? Now, I'm definitely dating myself here, but back in the days of Nintendo Power Magazine, the early days of Nintendo Power Magazine, they had an offer where they would send you a copy of Dragon Warrior 1 for free, because this was the very first JRPG in the United States, and they really pushed it hard. They really wanted people to give it a try, even though it was a completely different kind of game than we had ever seen before. And they, you know, they really wanted Nintendo players to give it a fair shot. So anyone who subscribed to the magazine for a little while was able to fill out a card and send it in, and then get a copy of Dragon Warrior for free, which that was unheard of at the time. Just a full game just being sent to you for free. Like, who could resist that? And I did play Dragon Warrior, and I stuck with it, and I played it all the way through to the end, grinding and all, and I had a really good time playing it at the time. Obviously, that game hasn't aged as well as some other JRPGs would have, but I mean, it was one of the very first of its type in the genre, and it's an important historical landmark of gaming, I would say. That said, I never actually got around to playing 2 or 3, which is kind of sad. There must be modern remakes of these games by now that I could check out that, you know, might be paced a little bit better, but I haven't looked into them. So anyway, I am reattempting the 100% run, but I did something that I hadn't done before, and that is I watched a different speedrunner play the game. And in doing so, I learned how to do a couple of the tricks that I did not know how to do previously. And so what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to switch things up. I'm starting with Brinstar, of course, because that's where you start, but what I'm going to be trying to do is getting the Varia and the 2 items in the northern part of Brinstar before I go to Norfair, instead of after. And, you know, in general that's impossible because you need the high jump boots to reach the Varia, and the high jump boots are in Norfair. But using a combination of bomb jumping and the mid-air jump trick, you can reach the Varia. And then, you know, the entirety of what's difficult in the game, Norfair and Ridley's hideout, you have the Varia for it. So you take half damage, and as a result of that, you can go a lot faster because you don't have to be careful. So, that's my plan. And once again, I did not prepare a little piece of paper with a checklist on it, so I'm just going to do that real quick, and then we will begin. Of course, I have to actually find a blank piece of paper first. This'll work. M-E... Okay. Ball... Ice... Bomb... Varia... Wave... Screw... Boots... Long. Okay, and I'm going to try my best to keep track this time as I go. Oh, right. I need to reset on stream. Oh, Bob Cuse asks, what do I know about the new hack Zelda Maker is working on? I know nothing, and I would prefer to keep it that way. I want to go into all of these completely blind. Alright, let's get our controller on cam. A little bit lower. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Let's go. I really hope that I can get that bomb jump to the Varia. I practiced it a lot this week, but I don't get it every time. I've usually been able to get it within a couple of minutes or so. But you can see I've set my goal to be an hour, and that represents a big cut from the 11 minutes that I achieved last time. But I do think it's possible if I'm successful. Ooh. Kind of surprised I didn't get hit there. Try to get up here as quick as I can while still trying to pick up a little energy. Nope. These are some stingy monsters this time. Finally. Oh, they're making up for lost time, I see. I'm gonna wait on the long beam until the end. Definitely going with the harder difficulty there, but easier difficulty with the Varia. If I can manage to get it, of course. Oh. Alright, that was a decent pace to the missile pack, but I could have definitely done better on that corridor. Oops. That was not so great. I don't have the Varia yet. I still have to be a little careful. That was pretty speedy. Didn't pick up anything along the way, though. Just gonna have to be a little careful with the corn. Oops. Tread just a little carefully till we get to the energy tank. Then I can relax a bit. It's one way to get ahead of them. Okay, we got the energy tank, so we're not in imminent danger anymore. The Varia is supposed to, you know, have you taking half damage, but I think in the case of the lava, it's less than half. During my practice runs, you can just kind of hang out in the lava and nothing much happens. Alright, I marked down one missile, one energy tank during my trip through that door there. Okay, we got the ball, we got the bombs. Now time for the ice beam. Real quick like. Come on. Oh, oops. I should have bombed them. Gotta pick up missiles. I don't suppose I could just grab some at the supermarket. Oh, that's helpful. Thank you. Jeez. Just a few of them. No, 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 no. Ow. 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 I really hate that. Okay, cool. Was hoping to get the last missile pickup there, but we'll have to wait just a wee bit longer. Oops. Whoa! Just Was not expecting that. Nice. That was silly. I shouldn't have bothered. Alright, quickly bomb through the 5th block over. From the door, anyway. Grab the beam o ice. Oops. No, not a... Ow, again. No, stay in this room. Do not follow me. Not happy about the fact that I'm down to my last energy tank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I really don't feel like killing the little enemies for missiles right now. Well... I gambled and I lost. Huh. Bob Q points out in chat, I'm surprised the stock market gained 2% this week with everything going on. You know, the stock market is kind of strange at the moment. It's, there's been a lot of stuff that's happened, and, you know, starting with, all the stuff that's happened since Trump took office, a lot of the things that happened would, you know, in a sane world, would have caused the stock market to go down considerably. But for some reason, maybe it's being manipulated, maybe something else is happening. For whatever reason, it hasn't gone down much. And I'm not sure why that is, but there's just a lot of really strange stuff going on right now. Hey, I got that 5th missile. You know what, though? At least my retirement account isn't in danger. I suppose. All of ours. Nah, 3, 4. Ah, I messed up again. Alright, now we're up. Oh, wow, I got it on the first try. I am so stoked. I can't believe that. The first try. Well, now I have it. The Varia. It cuts all damage in half, so that's a huge advantage at this point. I'm only 10 minutes in. Honestly, at this point, even if the stock market goes down, you know, you don't want to cash out if, you know, unless you need the money now. Simply because generally, after, you know, times of volatility, over time it will eventually go back up again. So, you don't want to panic and cash out too early and, you know, actually lose what you put in to begin with. You want to kind of ride things out. I mean, in my lifetime, the stock market's gone down quite a few times. But it's always gone back up again, so... Alright, so we picked up all 3 things that were in North Brinstar. And now, next thing we have to do is get out of here and go to Norfair. I laugh at you and your 4 damage. Goodbye. Oops. Gotta go around. It'll be a lot quicker still once I get the screw attack. Alright, mark down 1 more missile, 1 more E-tank. And the Varia, of course. Varia, check. And we're just gonna kind of roll through and not care about damage now. Oops. We will be able to get all that back. Just like if the stock market goes down. May take a long time, but historically, it will come back and then some. Really wish I had my splits from last time. Want to know how long it took me to get to Norfair. I almost looked like an expert for a second there until I messed it up. Oops. And messed it up again. Alrighty. We're finally headed to Norfair. Oh, I didn't check off the ice. We got an ice. Okay, so we're gonna head to the left first. We have 2 missile packs to get. We'll do our best to try not to get hit too much. But avoiding damage is just not my priority now. Because the super punishing 10 damage from before is now only 5. Plus I have an energy tank that I didn't have last time I did this run. So that helps also. Oops. Okay, we got our second missile pack. We're heading right back to where we arrived. Oops. Didn't really mean to do that. Thanks for the bounce, you jerk. You can just flop right back. Nope, messed that up good. Alrighty, back to where we started. Now those 20 energy pickups cancel 4 hits, not 2. So that's a lot more mileage than before. Okay, now we're headed east. Ugh. Gotta get him off the screen just so he stops slowing the game down. So I read that you can actually tell what boss attack patterns you're gonna get based on how high that one jumps. Those little purple jumping things. Alright, we're gonna bomb through the floor. And we're gonna get those high jump boots. I'm forgetting to mark stuff down again. Mark down those 2 missile packs I got. Okay, got the boots. We're checking those off. Now we're gonna bomb through. Because this wall ain't real. Oops. We can easily get up here now. Oops. I love the way I just sank like a stone there. You get a lot more control with the straight jump. In general, I have to do a lot less as far as combat. So that means I'm gonna be able to go faster. Blech. Oops. Didn't quite make that jump. Alright, got the screw attack. Check that off. Now we're gonna head back. But not that far, because now we're gonna bomb straight down through the floor, back the way we came. And then we're gonna continue down one more level. And we're going to head to the right, all the way to the right, for an energy tank. And that's why I haven't really been caring about getting hit, because with the Varia, they can't really do much to me, and I'm going to pick up an energy tank before the damage can accumulate. Okay, I believe the bomb through block is right there. We go all the way to the end, drop down, Run to the left. And the energy tank is after a short corridor this way. I didn't fall this time. That's unusual. Alright, we have the third energy tank. I didn't care much about getting hit there either. Quickly back the way we came. Oops. Oh, that's why I couldn't jump through. I needed to take that block out. Quickly, quickly. Back the way we came. I'm very thankful that this upper path exists. Oops. Oh, I really just wanted to shred him. But he is literally wasting my time. Okay, now we're gonna go all the way to the left. There's some stuff that I want, but I gotta go all the way into the deepest part of Norfair to get it. Again. Somewhat distracted by that guy, but I really wanted to shred him. It's fun. I thought it was over there. No? Oh, it was over here. I just straight up missed. Okay. That was well done, if I do say so myself. Oh, I just realized I could have used the technique there to save myself a little time. There are 2 missile packs here. Just completely filled my energy. Here's 1. And there's 2. Oops. Mark them down. That means I should have 6 missile packs at this point. Oops. If I'm properly keeping track. Okay, back up just a little ways. Oops. Yeah, I suppose it would be easier going this way anyway. And now we're going to continue on to the right. Alright, now we just need to be a little careful not to fall in the lava there. Otherwise, game over. You can jump out of lava, but not that high. I love that jerk who pretends to be in the lava. Oops. Burned an extra missile there. Okay, that's the wave beam. Well, that means we have all the items except for the second ice beam. And the long beam, which we're saving for the end. Because that is quicker. And we're speed running. You know, I was kind of surprised to see the wave beam there. Take that. Okay, and now we continue on because there is one missile pack at the end of this very long corridor. I almost did that correctly. Ugh. The trick to the mid-air jump is, from the ball form, you simply press up to come out of the ball form, and then jump, without pressing left or right before you jump. That's the key. Every time I get this missile pack, I'm thinking, well, what if there's another one? And then I go to the end and I see the wall, and then I remember there is not, in fact, another one. Oops, messed that up. The concept was there, the technique was not. Oop, I pressed left before I pressed jump, so it didn't work. Marking down that other missile pack that I got. According to my paper, I have 7 missile packs. Okay. The terrible instant game over lava pits did not get me. Just a little bit further to go until I can head back up. We're done in the belly of Norfair. It's time to go to Ridley's hideout. There was no need to kill him, but couldn't help myself. I think it's... Is it this door? No, I think I should go up one more door. Oops. Ah, that was an easy oops to recover from. Okay, now I simply need to go all the way to the right. Oh. Well, I think that should have worked. We're about to cross the half-hour mark. Really can't gauge at this point how I'm doing, because I've never done this run exactly this way before. Oops. Ah. Oh, that's not so bad. Thank you. I think that's actually faster than doing it correctly. Oh, I thought I made that jump, but clearly I was wrong. And wrong again. Nope, I have to hit the floor first and then jump. Okay. Not the fastest way to get through that room. Oops. Alright, this is the approach to Ridley's hideout. We just need to get through this corridor. Trying not to stop to kill stuff, because there's no need. Ugh. Alright, we'll just pop down here. And... oh, obviously I got 3 energy tanks. Let's mark that. Okay. Now, we're going to start by heading to the left. 32 minutes passed. First, we're going to go up to this awful place, which is a lot less awful because I have the Varia. Missile pack. I believe that makes 8 if my count is correct. And out. See how much easier that is when we don't have to care about taking damage. I knew it was one of those in that general vicinity. Okay. Jump over. And we got the 4th E-tank. Now we're gonna jump down here, head to the right. Go through this fun little place. Now the trick is, you drop the bomb just as you go into ball form, and you get enough height to get across there. Gotta do it that way, or you will be heading straight down. Ooh, I found the pit, and I still managed to jump over it. Ah, and fall into it again. I'm so talented. Okay, now that I have that missile pack, we can drop, go left, and go and kick Ridley's butt. I was hoping for some missile pickups so I could verify that my current maximum is 45 missiles, but... ugh. Wishful thinking, right? I keep forgetting that I can't make that gap. Oh, perfect. I got a really good firing pattern, because I can just do this and Ridley is dead. The fastest Ridley fight. There's no way to avoid damage there, unfortunately. Okay, that's the 5th energy tank. We marked that down. And there's just one more missile pack we need to get. And at this point, I am no longer concerned with picking up much of anything, because I have enough missiles to finish the game without ever picking up more. You get, like, you know, 70 bonus missiles when beating a boss. Crate is no exception to that. And I certainly have enough energy. Alright, we're just gonna go to the lowest door. And now we just have to go through the corridor of undesirability. I was calling it the corridor of hell before I was getting the Varia early in the run, but now I suppose I can just call it the corridor of undesirability. Wow, I like barely took any damage on the way here. I guess I'm getting better at this. That was impossible. Screw attack, so satisfying. Almost. I'm not sure if it was possible to time that to get all 3. Oops. Nice. Alright, we got the missile pack. Let's get out of here. We got everything we came for. Oops. Want to try not to pick up the item they leave behind, otherwise another one will come right behind. There's no item over there, right? Nope. Ow. And you're gone. Whew, I think I tore through this whole hideout in like less than 10 minutes for sure. And that was the 10th missile pack I grabbed on the way out, right? I think so. Okay, now we're gonna head back up. Oops. Actually, not really. That's fine. No. Stupid momentum. Trying to be all realistic. Fireball knockback nonsense. Alright, quickly up the corridor. Now, in my previous run, I skipped the first door after the fake ceiling because you need the ice beam to get those things. Those missile packs there. But do you really? Or can we use our newfound skills to take them on the way without having to backtrack? This wall is way too long. Really just want him out of the way while I try and remember how to do this. Oops. There it is. Okay. That's Missile Pack 11, I think. Number 12, I think. And now we quickly head back the way we came. Well, not that quickly. Oh, that was the problem. I needed to shoot that block out first. I still do not claim to be good at this game. Oops. Okay, we cleared out that corridor. Now we're going to go to the fourth door. That's the first one. There's the second one. The third door. The fourth door. I believe there are... How many missile packs here? 3. There's 1, 2. I'm just going to mark down all 3 now. There's the third. Okay. Now we quickly head out of here. I'm watching the time tick up and it's like... This has to be quicker than last time. Two, 3, 4, 5. This is the last door. There's 2 missile packs and the ice beam back here. 1. I'm just going to mark them both down. 1, 2. Now quickly through the door. Through the wall, really. The most annoying wall that has to be taken out 1 block at a time. Quickly down and to the right. I don't even want to know how difficult it is to get back up through there. That took way more effort than it should have. Okay, we got both ice beams. That's it for Norfair. Oops. I did that again. That's the second time I did that. I was hoping that would bump me up here, but it did not. Okay. Back down. Oh good, I got spam. Love those spam comments in chat. Out of here at 46 minutes and change. 47 minutes, really. Okay. Now, at this point in my run, this is usually when I would go to North Brinstar and get the Varia and get the last energy tank and missile there, but we got those already. So there's absolutely no need to concern myself with that. And we can instead head towards Kraid's house and pay him a visit. Oops. And once again, we don't need to pick up anything. You can't stop me. Ow. 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 Oh, good one. Gravity, my adversary again. Ugh. Oh, where's the enemy that's supposed to be there? There you are. Got the energy tank, so that's number 6. Oh, why am I even bothering? Boing. Love those bouncy ball physics. Alright, yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to get the hour, but let's see how quickly we can tear through Kraid's hideout. Hold up. Number 1, right red door for missile. Probably should have looked at that before I got here and not after. Okay, that was the only one, right? Think so. Oops. Jumping in the lava, not advisable. Okay, number 2. Second red door for... Wait, no. We're going... Actually, wait. Yeah, second red door for energy tank. Whoa, what was with the crazy legs over there? Alright, 1 missile, 1 energy tank. Ow. Ow. Oh, that's a trap. I never fell into that trap before. You think you got me. Ow. Okay, now it's that top left door, right? I believe. Yes. Okay, that's a missile pack. Now we gotta get one more. Wait, it's not... No, I gotta go all the way to the bottom. You can see I'm least familiar with Kraid's hideout. Okay, got another one. According to my count, that's 20. Meaning I need one more, and I know exactly where that one is, so hopefully that means I did not miss anything. Ow. Oh, right, I gotta go in here. And this is the main corridor again. I don't know how I managed to pass through there without taking damage. Oh, where are you? I hate this. I hate that that thing never shows up. I'm just gonna go through here. I don't care to go back in that room over and over again waiting for an enemy to respawn. I'm just gonna take the long way around. In hopes that that ultimately turns out to be faster. Oops. Just honestly didn't believe that that was going to work. Okay, here we are. Alright, we're all present and accounted for. Okay, down to that bottom door. Oh, whoops! I forgot I needed to go there to get a missile. We're just gonna have to get it on the way out and not forget. That's all. Okay, time to murder you. Come here, Kraid. Behold the fierce Samus that you swear you hit, but apparently nothing happens. I'm gonna mark off the energy tank for this room, which I'm about to pick up. That's 8. That's all of them. Okay, we just need to remember to get that last missile pack on the way out. We're at 55, almost 56 minutes. Ow. No. Up. That was close. Okay, last missile pack. Let's get it. Got it. That makes 21. That's all of them. Out of here. Goodbye. You know, I guess there's some stuff I could have done more efficiently. Otherwise, the clock would be a lot earlier. Where are all the floating dudes? Oops. Oh, not that I needed him to get up here. Ah! It's like I could have sworn I pressed A, but my timing was wrong. Okay, out of here at almost exactly 58 minutes. Let's see how quickly from here we can get to Tourian and finish the game. I can't believe... Really? And I got the jump to get the Varia on the very first try. I can't imagine that I would only have saved like 3 minutes for doing that. Where did I go wrong? And I've been so, like, not careful. I swear I've gone faster. Alright, up the corridor. No. Oh, small detail. I have to remember to pick up the long beam on the way up. Without it, I do not have 100%. Oops. Alright, let's go grab that. Long beam. Alright, that's all the items. Whew. Sad. My hour is about to be gone, and I have not even been to Tourian yet. Oh well. I really wanted that hour completion. Don't know if I'm going to try again, though. Let's see how long this winds up taking. We entered the tunnel, the approach to Tourian, just after the hour passed. Oops. That wasn't meant to be that. Alright. We're entering Tourian at just about 1 hour, 1 minute. No, 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 no! Get off me. Okay, good. That didn't cost me too much time. Mandatory damage. Ow. Oops. I guess I should probably try to kill a couple of Metroids just to recover the energy that I lost. But not here. The last corridor. That'll be enough. Ugh! I thought that one was gonna miss me like it usually does. Yikes. Oh well. That's enough. Definitely don't need more than that. Oops. Why did I use a missile there? Ugh. Why does my missile count look so low? Do I not have enough? I don't think I have enough. I think I need to go back. This stinks. Those Zebatites don't come back. At least I don't think they do. I just need one missile pickup and I'll be fine. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Well, finally. That was so annoying. Like, seriously, none of you could have dropped missiles before that? How annoying is that? Alright, now we're good. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not that good. I can't do it like the pros do it. Ugh. How the hell do you... I can't even get back there. Oh, there we go. Hopefully this should do it. There were just all kinds of mishaps there. Jeez. Yeah, I definitely lost a couple of minutes here in Tourian. Not my best effort. Oh, frickin'. I don't understand why that happens. Okay, so I got 4.5 minutes out of it. But, yeah, I definitely must have messed up somewhere. Because I really thought I would be able to get more time out of getting the Varia first. You know, I reduced the backtracking a lot, so... Although I suppose there wasn't that much backtracking. And then, of course, I screwed up at the end. I definitely should have had under an hour, 5 minutes, but it is what it is, I guess. Alright, well, I think I'm going to try not to stay on for too much longer, because I got to start sleeping earlier. But I'll just go through what's next. Like I mentioned, Z1M1 is the combination Legend of Zelda Metroid 1 randomizer, and I'm going to be taking that on soon. And the number of options that you get is just insane. So what I decided to do for my first Z1M1 run is I decided, why the heck not? Because there are algorithms at play, making sure that it doesn't get too difficult, like it doesn't get impossible to complete, that kind of thing. But I decided to randomize the Metroid areas, randomize the Zebes rooms, randomize all the Zelda dungeon rooms, and randomize all the items in both games. So, yeah, that should be interesting. The early game will probably be pretty tough, but I have a feeling that once I find my feet and start collecting items, I'll probably be alright. And my cat came over for some pets, which is unusual for this time of night. But here he is. Off camera, of course, because he does not like to be picked up. Yeah. So I'm probably going to be starting that immediately upon completion of the latest Zelda Maker Zelda 1 ROM hack that I'm working on Saturdays. And all signs point to me completing it this Saturday night. So, and usually I stream for like 90 to 120 minutes on Saturday nights. So if I manage to complete the ROM hack in the first like 30 to 60 minutes, then I'll probably just roll right into Z1M1 after that. If it takes longer for whatever reason, then I may just stop there and, punt it to next week. But it should be exciting either way, so I hope you'll join me on Saturday for that. As far as next Wednesday, I probably will not go back to Metroid next week. I will probably start either Kid Icarus or some other... I'll probably do some other classic NES game. I know I've mentioned possibly playing TXK, and there's a couple other games I want to eventually get to, but I don't think I'm there yet. And I don't know, I've always thought of Metroid and Kid Icarus as kind of cousins. I already know they run on the same engine. I know that I can't remember which one was developed first. I think Metroid may have been developed first, and then some of the team worked on Kid Icarus after that. It's either that or the other way around. Kid Icarus was developed first, and some of their team worked on Metroid. But yeah, the two games feel very similar as far as the code that you're playing. So hopefully, some of the skills I've built up on Metroid over the last 1 to 2 months will transfer over to that, because I'm fearing those bottomless pits already. You know, the ones that magically appear when you scroll the screen up. Yeah, I apologize in advance for all of the bottomless pitting that will be taking place. So, anyway, the news is all over the place this week. For your own safety and mental health, I recommend you limit your consumption of it. It's much more entertaining to play classic NES games. It really is. So please do take care of yourself. Taking care of the folks around you, good. But gotta be in good shape yourself in order to be able to do that effectively. So please don't forget to take care of yourself. Eat well, get some rest, and practice self-care. It's something we all need. So, till next time, take care of yourself. Be well.